approached me, the league approached me.
Yeah.
He saw
Okay, so they do the briquettes here.
yeah, they did the briquettes here.
So, this way are we going to see the briquettes? This is what you are working with? Ah, okay.
So yeah, this is their office.
No, he will introduce us. So we'll go there and you explain. If you need to have a structure program, you introduce the team. What are you guys doing?
Making briquettes.
Oh, you're making briquettes, eh?
Yeah.
Yes, good. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah.
And David, I think you need to start the intro.
First call teacher.
From your food.
I wanted to call your team.
Okay, let me come.
Okay.
Told him. You are still young and he's the one to start.
Yeah, we need to do the instructor. They are doing very good work. And David did train you guys to 10 ways to briquettes. So I said, let me come and see it. I'm Richard now. And I'm from the United Nations Environment Program. Actually, we created a Barbosa, and David is the team leader. And we have guided him to be helping young people to do this. So David, yes, briefly, and then the team.
Richard Mnang from Ebafosa, and today you have come at Ghetto Research Lab, located in Kamwokya.
So you got Kamwokya.
Kamwokya Ghetto in Kampala City.
Okay, excellent.
This is a ghetto. Most of our people call it a slum, but everyone knows what happens in the ghetto. And we saw the usefulness of the youth and the women in this setting. We have been going to mostly formalized settings, but we saw a need for coming to the ghetto to see that these people also can get climate action solutions.
Excellent.
And through their team lead, called Mr. Patrick Mujuzi, he consulted me and also accessed the trainings on forage.
So when was this? Let me just quickly ask then.
This was 3 months ago.
Okay.
We started.
So we're talking about January, December.
Yeah, January. We're talking of January.
Right. And then you train them.
Yes, I trained them on making fuel briquettes, as you see them, and also I enticed them to see that they can purchase the machine, which is there. Which
No, that's fine. I think to make it very, so now that you explained, you got them 3 months, it would be good to hear from them how they have been engaged in making this and how this is changing their life. So who do I start with?
Maybe Jovia can take off.
Juvia, how are you? Is it jovial, like happiness?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Jovial. Yeah, I see she's jovial, right? Nice. Nice to see you. Great.
Yeah, from their training,
Yeah.
they were able to train us.
Yes.
And we trained other women and
Oh, this is good.
Yeah.
You train other women already?
yeah.
Wow.
Because 3 months there, it's a big time.
Yes.
So we were able to make briquettes first. Before we trained others.
Yes.
We made ours and we supplied to these people outside.
Oh,
so
that is good.
We
So
try
people
out,
are already using these briquettes already
so
outside.
that we try out to
Yes.
reach out to people and get market as well.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So you're making money out of this. So if I may ask, right? Yeah, so they train you, so just a quick one. How many of you have been trained now in this group? You said it's a research lab.
It's a research lab, but many youth come to this.
Yeah, no.
area.
So how do you call the group?
The group is Ghetto Research Lab.
Ghetto Research
Research
Lab.
Lab.
Excellent. So in the Ghetto Research Lab, how many of you have been trained?
By them, by Abdullah.
Yes.
Yeah, we were 20.
Oh, that's a lot.
Because they taught
Good
us.
job, man. Yeah.
They taught us 2 things: porridge and this food.
Good.
Yeah.
Porridge made from cassava, right?
Yeah.
Yes, and then using ways to make a briquette. So after they train you 20, you train how many women after that?
We as Ghetto Research Lab
Yes.
have reached to almost 150 women.
150 women.
But not in Kamwokya only.
Yes, that's okay.
Yeah, in other slums.
Which slums? Which slums?
It is Chisenyi.
Still in Kampala
Yeah,
area?
yeah.
Ah, okay. So over 100 and how many women? 150. 150
Not
women.
only women, but also
Good,
youth.
also
Yeah.
men and women and then youth. Oh, that is good. So what I want to ask, and this is very, very interesting, and congratulations to all of you. This is this is what we want. So the idea is most of the youth in formal settings get opportunities, and those in informal do not. So what Babosa is doing is to make sure that those who may not have opportunities can also have the opportunities. And so I'm very excited to be here to hear this. So what I want to ask is, so what were you guys trained? Because I will get to go to the machine. So because I was told that you used to collect waste and move it away. So maybe you can just explain that.
Yeah, but we did formally. We had those biodegradables in use before, but
Yes.
not on large scale, yeah?
Right.
But this makes us to upscale the biodegradables. So we get the food scrap from market because we are near market.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So the true
collect,
vegetables, the true maize peelings, banana peelings, and so you collect them.
Yeah, we collect them
Yes.
together and we burn. We dry them first.
Yes, you dry them first, and then you do carbonization, right?
Carbonize them.
Yes.
Then later we mix in with clay, clay and
Yes, it's molas. Yes.
molas,
Yeah.
together with it. Yeah?
Now you come to the machine. I will go there. I'll go there now. So how many do you produce in a day?
In a day we can produce 2 bags.
Wow. And how many of them are inside those 2 bags? Much are kgs.
The kgs, it is 100.
100 kgs. Yeah, 200 kg. That's a lot. So how do you sell it? So do people buy 1 briquette or they buy 2, and how much does that go for?
In kilograms.
In kilograms, eh? So 1 kilogram is how much?
It is 1,000.
1,000.
Yeah.
So I want to ask a question now, which is very important. So you guys are producing the briquettes now. These people you are selling to used to use charcoal before.
Yeah, used to.
So now they are now using briquettes. And what is the reason of moving away from charcoal now to briquettes? Is it because it's cheap? Is it because it burns faster? Or is it because...
It is cheap in a way that the other time they used to buy the other the other from forest, yeah?
Charcoal.
Yeah, for charcoal. So this time when they put on like 3 pieces
Yes.
of briquette.
You can boil maize, beans, and matoke.
Actually, the food is.
Okay, we'll go there. We'll
Yeah.
go there. That is good. That is good.
It takes like for 5 hours. Only 3
Wow.
pieces.
And charcoal used to take like how many? Not even up to an hour.
Like
45 minutes.
So the people are seeing that this is more effective. It burns longer, and it doesn't stain their pots.
The tea that is it fur? They call it fur? Like the outside coating of
That's dark
charcoal.
coating.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it doesn't come.
Wonderful. So how many people have bought from you guys? Like how many households, right? Is it just 1 person buying, or 2 people, or it's nearly everyone that is picking it up? Okay. Yes. Yes. How many people have bought, or how many households?
So we have a number of households around Kamwokya, Mtinda, Isasi.
How many? Up to 10 or 20?
Almost 100 people.
Really?
Yes.
Did you hear that? 100 people are buying briquettes to replace charcoal.
Those people who are selling malwa, who are making restaurants, those people who are selling, roasting maize,
Yes.
roasting meat.
And from here, I'm going to see those who are roasting meat.
Yes.
or
Almost
meat or-
100 people are buying.
Almost 100 people are buying.
Yes.
Excellent. So, have you guys also get money by producing briquettes and selling them? Do you also make money out of this?
Yeah, we make money.
Oh, that is good.
Yeah.
So the youth you are working with, it's now, this is becoming like employment.
It is employment to us and other youths outside.
Wonderful. This is really wonderful. I think this is really good news, because the idea is that the work we do with the United Nations Environment Program is to inspire everyone, and young people like you guys, to see opportunities in challenges, right? So you see the household waste, banana peelings, maize peelings that is thrown away is wasted. And the data that comes out from like what you're saying now, more people are taking up briquettes, more than 100 people now are using briquettes. They used to use charcoal. You guys are making money. So if I was to ask this, you don't necessarily need to tell the amount that before, do you think that your financial, the income you get now, if it was 10%, 20% 30%, 40%, do you think your income a little bit has increased by how many percentage since you start making briquettes?
Since it's not that big, only
No, that's okay. It's 3 months, yeah.
it's not, it's like 15%.
15%, excellent, and it will keep increasing. So that data of people who are taking it up, those who are displacing charcoal, we use that information now to inform policies that governments can now start to look how do they support the youth into this kind of initiatives so that they can create employment for themselves. For example, making sure that briquette machines like this may not have taxes and become cheaper. That the youth who are doing this, if you are in a registered enterprise, like you call this the Ghetto Research Lab, and this place is called
Kamwokya.
Kamwokya, yes. I will keep asking that so that I get it. That at least you can have tax breaks and all that. So a simple action like this have very, very important consequences for both your country and also other countries in Africa. So I'm here to say thank you guys very much, and I'm very glad that you're picking this up, and also to thank David, and that you will now also train many more youth, so that the next time you come here, 2 million youth have been trained in Uganda, and everybody now is doing this. And this will be, it's good for the environment, it's good for the pocket, and it's good for health, because the charcoal yes, exactly. Wonderful. So can we go over here and see what the young man is doing? Hello, what's your name? Subuga. Wonderful. So what are you doing like this? That is good. So in a day, how many do you produce using this machine?
2 bags.
2 bags. You said 2 bags is, one bag is 200 kg.
100.
Then so 2 is 200 kg, yeah? So David, can you just explain, how do you train these people, I mean the youth here, in this research lab, Kamwokya. I'll get it before, the youth, how did you train them? So how did they get this machine? And how do you produce these machines? And what is your take with what you are seeing here? How do we expand it to other youth?
We have seen unemployment rate rising mainly in suburbs, mostly in the ghetto. Most of the youth don't have employment, and they don't have what to get money to buy commodities they need.
Okay.
We say need them themselves. They took an initiative to see that they need to make briquettes so that they can start selling and get some money. So we started with collecting the agricultural waste. So we found them collecting agricultural waste, but they were using it for other purposes.
So which purposes were you using?
Composting.
Composting and then using it for manure, for farming. Okay.
But we saw it wise that at least we can find another solution so that we can start the briquettes business.
Right.
So now they came to Bafosa, Uganda. They accessed the briquettes machine. The first the procedure said for us we need a briquettes machine. We have the youth who can work with us, and we have the material to work with.
And you have the technical know-how to train them.
Yes, we train them,
and now they're making this.
They are now making fuel briquettes using char, molars, and also another formula which is using cassava.
So if I were to ask Zubia, you said your name again. I would like to pronounce names rightly, so I will. Sobuga. So short form is just Sobo. Yeah, so how many waste do you think you have collected? So how much in terms of quantity, right, if you can estimate? Have you collected like 2,000, 5,000, 10,000 kilogram bags of waste? So how many do you think you have? Since in the 3 months that you started turning them to briquettes, can you estimate how many do you think you are?
So far we estimate it is 1 ton.
1 ton.
We make,
and 1 ton is, so we're talking here of, is it 100,000 kg?
Yeah, those are like 100 parts.
Excellent. And before, the waste, the 1 ton could have gone to be thrown around, and then it will get to into the streams, landfills, cause emissions, or get to the stream, dirty the water and all that. So you are cleaning up the environment, but also turning that into wealth opportunity, which is really, really good. So what you are doing here is opportunity, but at the same time addressing a big issue on the environment and generating data. So why I'm asking this question is to know the data. So if in 3 months you have converted 1 ton So that means in 6 months, 2 tons. So then in how many months? 9 months, that's 3. And then 4 in a year, and then you can increase it if you get many machines, right? Yes. Which means now that you can now start to, are they under PEWOSA, VSLA?
They are not under PEWOSA,
but
but they are connected
yes.
to PEWOSA.
Right.
Most of them have programs with CBS. Most of their members here, because it has ever come here to give them a
No, that's fine. So what they can do is for the PEWOSA to formalize them like a village savings and loan association, so that at least they can, through the climate facility credit, get more machines.
Yeah.
And that is something that I would discuss with Leopard as well. And if they're willing, they can be able to do that. So what I'm explaining is that you guys are already like a cooperative, right? Because you are working together, you are producing briquettes together, and you are selling it, and you're making some little money. So if you're in a cooperative, that means it's easier for you to assess opportunities, and you can then be able to have more of this. And then you're going to have free training, because David is here with his team to train you guys more and support you guys. And as you open up the market, it's just a suggestion. Yes, that is it. So, Madam, you want to say something?
Yeah.
Yes.
She was one of the.
So yes, what is your? So if I was to ask you, what is your experience so far with this, and what do you like to say to us about what you have learned here and what you have seen? Is it good, bad?
Thank you so much. My name is Mary.
Oh, Mary, the mother of Jesus.
Yeah, I'm really grateful for this project.
Yes.
It has built my intellectuals. It has made me to understand that from waste I can get something useful.
Right.
And by this, it has reduced the cost even from home. It has reduced my cost of consumption on charcoal.
All right.
Yeah, and
So how much did you use to spend on charcoal?
I used to spend like 3,000 a day.
A day?
Yeah.
So that
like
means
breakfast,
in a week,
lunch, and
you
supper.
spend almost about
Around 21,000.
Yeah, 21,000.
But now 1,000 shillings is enough for a whole day.
For a whole day?
Yeah.
Wow.
So it has become cheap.
So
has
7,000
cost.
as compared to 21,000. So you are saving 3 times.
Yes.
Wonderful.
And another issue is I was trained on how to make porridge flour, which is so delicious.
Oh, amazing, huh?
It's so nutritious.
Right.
So nutritious. This is supporting very many mothers and children with malnourished children.
Excellent.
Yeah, they buy, they appreciate so much, and in 2 weeks you'll find a child changing, the health is coming up.
Wonderful.
Like we have some of them in the daycare here.
Oh,
it's
great.
the porridge that we use for them. We prepare for them in the morning and they take. They love it so much.
So David trained you guys how to do that?
Yes,
So David,
he
where did you
trained
get the
us.
porridge? Because do they produce cassava here?
No, they don't produce cassava.
So how do they get it?
So we see need of training them and assist of the nutrition benefits of the porridge, and they can access the cassava from Eba Foods because it's clean.
Oh,
I
okay.
showed
So
them the
Eba
type
Foods
of cassava.
now, you get it. So you get it through Eba Foods.
Yes.
And now, but then to prepare it, they train you how to do
They
it.
have prepared us and we can prepare them by ourselves.
You are saying something very important, right? You see, the briquettes that you guys produce are used now for cooking porridge,
Exactly.
which now people eat it, it's nutritious, and then at the same time, they are more healthy because they don't get the smoke from charcoal.
Yes.
So the health aspect from porridge that is cooked using briquettes, and then from the smoke that is avoided, makes life easier. And the savings in terms of more money, more profit
money,
now, right?
yeah, more
And
spending,
food on the
just
table,
come
that
to
is
this,
good.
yes.
Wonderful. This is amazing. I'm really happy to hear this feedback.
But also on the porridge, the instance of training them on the porridge
Yes.
was that we see in urban settings, mostly in the ghetto.
Right.
We don't have gardens, we don't have a forest, we don't have anywhere mothers to pick veggies and also to get quality food.
Right.
But we saw a need of these women to start making this porridge, buying the quality cassava from Eba Foods, dried using a solar dryer,
Right.
and also buying soy, so that when they add that, and also other products to train them, they can make quality porridge to address the challenge of malnutrition and also food insecurity around this area.
The area.
That was the main essence, so that they can become enterprising.
Excellent. And the porridge cooked using
The porridge cooking using briquettes,
As
and
John
now that
said,
is a game
you-
changer because no smoke, using it for a long period of time, and also that.
Excellent. You see, so my presence here today was to appreciate you guys, all of you. That's number one. Number two, to see what you are doing. And number three, to hear from you how it is benefiting you. And number four, to indicate to you that what you are doing here is inspirational to other youths across other countries, because they're going to see this. And also, Juvial said over 150 people have been trained, including women and youth and boys. And that is a good thing, because then many more homes now can save, like Mary is saving, by using 1 kg bought for 1,000 as compared to 3,000 for charcoal. And that way you will notice that the forest is now protected, because the cutting down will reduce if more people take of these pick up briquettes, and that will mean that we are going to have our forest intact, and then also that we are going to have less respiratory infection because of inhaling smoke from charcoal.
Yeah, even on addition to the porridge issue,
Yes.
I have made some, and many women have now bought. I sell a half a kilo at 5,000 shillings.
Wonderful.
Yes, and I've so far supplied like 5-6 people,
Oh, wow.
and they're still demanding for more. So
Oh, so
yeah.
the porridge you produce now, people are buying it.
Yes.
So now you are now into business. Wonderful.
apart from benefiting our kids,
Yes.
I'm also getting money out of it.
Excellent, excellent. That is very good news to hear. And are you guys going to train more women to be into that, or?
Yes, what I've seen, because when you start doing this work in community, you see need, because many people have come here to ask who trained you this, how can we access this. For example, other ghettos, also other communities, they need such commodities like briquettes machine and also porridge. And also through the team lead, Patrick, who has come, he has said that
Patrick.
he has been communicating to me that this is going to be taken on to other youth and women, because it is their mandate here in the ghetto to train other people so that they become useful, and they have turned lives of many youth who have been maybe doing crime.
Yeah, that's
and
okay. Excellent. So this is creating opportunity. Yes, Patrick.
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah,
I've been following you for the last 3-4 years.
Oh, really?
On LinkedIn.
On LinkedIn, huh?
Yeah, and you were one of the biggest people that I really want to see. I wanted to see before I die.
Oh, really?
So even if I die tomorrow, I will die a certified man.
Thank you so much. You will
Of
not
course,
die.
I won't die.
You won't die. You guys are doing amazing work here, and I just want to
Yes.
thank you and
Yeah.
your team.
Yeah.
Before you came, they were explaining to me how this is changing their lives.
Yeah.
And I'm so inspired and impressed. And
Yeah.
thank you so much,
Thank
because
you so much.
sometimes we look for very complicated solutions, but the solutions to turn challenges are not complicated, they're simple. But when we embrace them, we can see change in people's lives.
I was told by a teacher in my primary, late 1990s.
Yes.
So my teacher told me, if it was not Muzungus coming to Africa, we would be far. Why? Because the reason that's why the Muzungu are growing so fast,
Yeah.
they get ideas and they share ideas, but they develop ideas using their local materials.
Right.
And they only came to yearn for African scrum and partition
Right.
when the materials now became scarce after the Industrial Revolution. So I take this example, knowing that, thinking that, and even telling my brothers and sisters that no one can change Africa if Africans, we cannot see the change around us.
Very well said.
So that's why we are using the littered materials
Yes.
that destroy the environment to create opportunity, to forge opportunities for the vulnerable slum women and the people with disabilities and others.
No, congratulations and thank you so much. I'm very impressed with what I've heard. I've heard that more than 150 people have been trained, women, young people, and more are still going to be trained.
We have a number of women,
Yes.
but 150 in one category. We have different projects. Now, if it's briquettes, we have also bottle brick. We have 200 women that were trained and they're packing. Have you seen the bottle brick?
I think I will see it after.
Yeah, we have another department who are in regenerative permaculture. We have another team with the compost manure and it begins with the toilet.
Right.
We have a team of disabled, 200 disabled just near there, who are using our compost toilet.
Wonderful.
Because they cannot move from upstairs to go to that toilet. So they put their toilet under their bed because it doesn't smell, doesn't attract flies, and it's from that gold. Your waste is our gold.
Absolutely, waste is gold, and you can see it here.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Like Mary indicated, she used to spend 3,000 a day. Now she spends 1,000.
Yeah.
And get briquettes. They burn longer, they are smokeless, and of course they don't stain the pots, and the inhalation of the smoke from charcoal is now reduced. So that is very good. So what I was asking was, now, are you guys part of Peosa, because that's the biggest cooperative in
we are not formally.
yes, and I was advising that you can now formally engage them, because we are also working with them through the framework of Peosa, so that at least you can also access more of these machines for briquettes, and there is a facility there that we have developed with them to ensure that at least people can be able to access these climate action solutions, briquettes or solar dryers, so that you can produce more of this, engage more youth, and reach more homes to have this. And that I was also saying that the actions you are doing here with your team may look small, but they're big, because just the data of displacing charcoal usage and putting money in the pockets of youth who produce this is very, very important to inform policy that make government to put incentives. Like, for example, tax breaks for producing these sort of machines, and also initiatives like this that can then be able to also give tax breaks if they are doing something that protects the environment. And that is the role of UNEP, to inspire people to take up environmental solutions like this and create jobs as we protect the environment, and also inspire them to see opportunities in challenges. So I'm very, very excited to be here, and please keep doing this. And David, keep holding their hand forward and training them. And I'm really excited to hear that Porridge now is also creating businesses for the ladies.
Have you seen the ECD, the children down there in the daycare? Don't you see they have beaches?
That is good. Very healthy.
Yeah, very healthy.
Yes,
and it used not to be the case before he's coming. Before he introduced the porridge.
So
we call it food value addition. I don't want to call it porridge, the side porridge. They make a lot of things, not the side porridge.
Excellent. So can we take a group photo and then move to see where they're roosting? Are they roosting corn or they're roosting banana? Banana, yes. But you first go to the office. Yes, I will do that, but we need to take a group photo. Right? Everybody, take a group photo.
Ghetto Labs. Ghetto Research Lab.
Where?
In Kamwokya.
The Ghetto Research Lab in Kamwokya. So can we say a Bafosa? Innovative volunteerism. Youth employment. Briquettes. Waste to wealth. Forage. Employment. Opportunities. Thank you.
In Africa, we always use axe to break certain hard things. But you never break this one, you have to have an axe. So this is heavy. We melt 10 kilograms of plastic and put 80% is plastic and 20% is the sand. We neither buy the plastic nor do we buy the sand. We get the sand from the drainage system in the way of cleaning them. Whenever it rains, erosion bring that sand. It's very beautiful if you filter it.
So this is made from plastic. Actually in March last year, the United Nations Environment Assembly adopted a resolution for the world to develop a plastic treaty, which is to ensure that at least the world can reduce plastic getting to the environment, and also plastic in the environment can be recycled, reused to get back to the economy. And so making of plastic blocks like this is very, very helpful to create jobs and then provide opportunity to start using less sand and building homes.
Because we believe even digging the soil and making the other local and make soil bricks is degrading the environment. Because at one point you find a place where they make these normal bricks. You find dams and people die, even children go and die. Don't you hear such accidents every time? So by using the plastic, we are also saving the soils.
Wonderful.
Yeah. So we have another project to do. Tree plant. You know, we have a number of projects. I'm going to pass you through a few of them.
Yes.
So this is seed ball. Inside there is a seed. We have different types of seeds. Now we have acacia seed inside here. Yeah. So all African native seeds, this is the way to preserve them. So this seed, once it's put here, it can even last for 200 years.
So what is this cover?
So this is clay.
Oh, you use clay.
And the compost. Yeah, compost. You know the compost we make from the toilet?
Right.
The toilet I told you? The compost, which is rich in nitrogen and carbon, is the one that we put here.
Right, so you plant it like this.
Yeah. So what we do...
this now is manure already.
Yeah. So what we do, this is one way of safeguarding the African local species of the trees.
Right.
It can stay for 200 years, provided it is kept in a cool, dry place. Yeah. So if you decide to, if it's time for planting, now you don't need a hoe.
A catapult.
A catapult. Then you put, just like we did it in those days.
Yes, in those days.
When you're going to the well.
Exactly.
So this time we're no longer shooting the birds.
Yes.
We shoot the environment to grow plants.
So you're saying if you want to plant it far away, you don't need to go, you put it in a catapult and then it goes and lands.
In just 10 minutes, you can plant 200 or 300
using the catapult.
Yeah. So when it rains, germination will begin in this ball because we have packed it with enough.
So you said this one is acacia?
Acacia. Yeah.
Wonderful.
So you know what we do? We think we have a lot of tourists who come to Uganda to see because they say Uganda is the pearl of Africa. I no longer believe in such. I no longer believe because
do you believe in?
The way I see Uganda is a dead zone already because you know why?
It cannot be because what you are doing here is an example.
We are trying to awaken it now.
You are innovating a new Africa, which is very, very inspiring.
So we make the tourists come and buy this pack. So as they go, as they move around to tour in the given natural resources, they also contribute to plants.
And this is what is called ecotourism.
Yes.
Which is really a big industry that Africa has not tapped into.
Yeah.
Because most of the tourists come to see scenery.
Yeah.
But one of the biggest scenery, for example, like what you are doing in this Ghetto Research Lab here, would be for people to really come and see these briquettes, which is an attraction, and they can actually pay a fee to access this.
Yes.
And now you're also making money through this bank where they have seats. So people, through tourism, accessing this back is part of the ecotourism because they have seats that they can be able to plant as they move around.
Yeah.
And I think that is a new innovation of development that takes environment forward, but at the same time make the tourists to enjoy and see new innovations, but put money in the pockets of those who are making the innovation. So this is beautiful.
Yeah, and we always tell them that if today you are the ones coming to see the beauty of Uganda, but tomorrow it's your children, the other day it's your children's children.
So they need to come and see trees.
If you don't plant trees, then by the time your children's children come here, there will be no trees. You better plant the trees now.
No, this is good. This is good. Congratulations.
Thank you. Would you love to get a part yourself?
Since I'm still here, of course, I wanted to move to the next to see those who are using the briquettes, so that I see how they're roasting. They're roasting chicken or they're roasting bananas.
They're roasting bananas.
So that I also hear from them.
Oh,
but I'm so honored
thank you
here, and you guys are doing very good work.
Maybe since it's threatening to, since you don't have time, we would have seen the toilets that are already constructed.
No, that's fine. We will see that next time, right?
Next time.
Let's see.
Together
Where are we going to? Oh, she's doing, yes. Hello. How are you? Good. What are you doing? What are you doing here? What are you doing here? So this is banana roasted. So this is briquettes.
Yes.
Wonderful. So how long, when did you start using briquettes?
Watandika ddi okukozesa amanda ago. I started using these fuel briquettes 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Since also the others started manufacturing these briquettes.
So you started 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So are you liking it better than charcoal? And if so, why?
Amanda gano ogagala okusinga gali amanda amalala gobadde okozesa kuba ku migaso gye galina.
Amanda gano gawangala ate bwe gaba gakutte gakwatira ddala gaba gakutte.
These fuel briquettes, they spend a long time burning on the stove.
Right.
And if they ignite, they light well, and also they make this product very well.
Okay, have you saved money by using this?
Oyina ky'osevinze okozesa amanda gano. Osevinze kyenkana ki?
She has told me that she saves, and also she the time she saves in the time of this briquette, the longevity. She uses the briquettes, the durability. She uses 5 hours while roasting this banana.
Without changing the...
Without changing the
another
briquette. So
briquette.
when people now buy the bananas, do they say that they taste better now as compared to when you were using charcoal?
Kati yogera ku testi ng'okozesezza n'endabika oba okozesezza gano amanda. Kiki?
Amanda gano wembanga ngakozesezza kiba kyanjawulo ate nagali ate n'ekirala ekigaliko amanda gano wembanga ngakozesezza nsobola okuteekako amanda gano nenteeka nenteekako buto kubanga gakwata bwe gaba gakutte gaba gogamatekati nataddeko bino
When I use these fuel briquettes, they are compared to the others. These ones are better because when they light at once and the longevity. And in order to
The taste of the banana.
in order to use them, when I'm using them, these fuel briquettes, they make the color of the banana very well.
Oh, right.
And
That is
also
good.
the taste
So it's very nice,
changes.
right?
The taste changes, and also the durability when I'm roasting. I roast it very fast compared to the other, compared to charcoal.
How much is this? It's very nice.
Jamaica. 500.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Good.
And then the other thing she has said, when you look at the taste of this one, so with the other wooden
That's
charcoal,
5 bananas, so that's 2.5, right?
she's trying to say the other wooden charcoal she used to work with used to leave bad scent here. Because certain tree
very nice.
species smell differently, but this one is smellless.
It's neutral.
It's neutral.
Exactly.
How much?
500 each.
So times 5 is how much?
2,500. 2,500.
2,500, huh?
This is some balance here.
How long ago?
No more.
So how many of them have you taken? How many of them have you taken?
I've taken 2.
Huh? So how many?
We have taken 4, but we have a balance of 2,000.
No, we've taken more than 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've taken 5. Okay. So how are you going to make sure that other women start using briquettes? Are you going to be telling more women to use briquettes?
Ogenda kugamba abakyala abakola emirimu eng'egyo nga mu maka gye bali wano okukozesa briquettes zino okukozesa amanda weegatte. abakyala bagenda okukozesa. She's communicating. Actually, she's communicating. She's ready to tell other women, and many women have seen from her while using the briquettes. But also she has given another testimony that I use these briquettes at home. Whenever I use them, I prepare all the food at once. I have to prepare all the food, and when I start cooking, I cook at once.
For those of you who are watching, actually we are here in Kamwokya. In Kamwokya, in Kampala, central Uganda, and the work of turning waste to briquettes by youth. And we are here with Patrick, who is leading a very big youth initiative in this area and training them in different environmental solutions, especially briquettes, where waste is turned to briquettes. And you could see, what's your name?
Nora.
Nora is actually roasting bananas using briquettes, and she has just told us here that they last longer, and the quality of the banana, it doesn't stain the banana. As you can see me, I'm eating it, it's tasting very nice and it's yummy. And she is saving a lot of money because she used to spend on charcoal before, but now she is using briquettes. And these briquettes are made by youth under Patrick, trained by David here under Babusa, Uganda. And here behind me is Wise, who is part of the team that Patrick is leading. And more than 150 people have taken over briquettes to displace charcoal. So the idea of waste to wealth is real, and the idea of inspiring youth is real. And Patrick, just say something before we end about this. We can hear Nora using this, and what do you say? How do you feel?
So I feel so proud when I see women like Nora changing their lives because of an innovation that has hit her mind. You know, a lot of women like her are suffering a lot in the slum. And if we abandon them and we don't expose them to such innovations, they are going to lag behind. So by empowering such women with innovative ideas, they can move from one step to another.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Patrick. We are in Kamwokya, in central Uganda, in Kampala. Yeah. And you can see the impact of actions, environmental actions that are reducing indoor pollution, that are helping mothers like Nora here to take their business forward, making savings, the quality of the banana that she's roasting, testing. Excellent. And Patrick with the team of youth now creating more opportunities. We'll be right back.
In Africa, I started using these fuel briquettes 3 weeks ago. Yeah. Since also the others started manufacturing these briquettes.
So you started 3 weeks ago. Yeah. So are you liking it better than charcoal? And if so, why?
Amanda kano okagala okusinga gali amanda balagobadde okozesa lwa ku migaso gye galina.
Amanda gano gawangala ate bwe gaba gakutte gakwatira ddala gaba gakutte.
These fuel briquettes, they spend a long time burning on the stove.
Right.
And if they ignite, they light well, and also they make this product very well.
Okay, have you saved money by using this?
Or natural savings. She has told me that she saves, and also she she saves in the time of this briquette, the longevity. She uses the briquettes, the durability. This is 5 hours while roasting this banana.
Without changing the
another. So when people now buy the bananas, do they say that they taste better now as compared to when you were using charcoal?
Kati yogera ku testi ng'okozesezza n'endabika oba okozesezza gano amanda.
Amanda gano wembanga ngakozesezza kiba kyanjawulo ate nagali ate n'ekirala ekigaliko
amanda gano embanga ngakozesezza nsobola okuteekako amanda gano nenteeka nenteekako buli kubanga gakwata bwe gaba gakutire gaba gogamazekati nataddeko bino nabaliswako
When I use these flow briquettes, they are compared to the others. These ones are better because when they light at once and the longevity. And in order to
The taste of the banana.
in order to use them, when I'm using them, these flow briquettes, they make the color of the banana very well.
Right.
And also the taste
so it's very nice,
changes.
right?
The taste changes, and also the durability when I'm roasting. I roast it very fast compared to the other, compared to charcoal.
How much is this? It's very nice.
Jamaica. 500.
Okay. Yeah. Good.
And then the other thing she said, when you look at the taste of this one, so with the other wooden
That's
charcoal,
5 bananas, so that's 2.5, right?
she's trying to say the other wooden charcoal she used to work with used to leave bad scent here. Because certain tree
very nice.
species smell differently, but this one is smellless.
It's neutral.
It's neutral.
Exactly.
How much? 500.
So
times 5 is
2,500. 2,500.
2,500, right?
So give you some balance here.
How long ago?
No more. So how many of them have you taken? How many of them have you taken?
I've taken 2.
Huh? So how many? We have taken 4, but we have a balance of 2,000. No, we've taken more than 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've taken 5. Okay. So
How are you going to make sure that other women start using briquettes? Are you going to be telling more women to use briquettes?
ogenda kugamba abakyala abakola emirimu ng'egyo nga mu maka gye bali wano okukozesa briquettes zino okukozesa amanda weegati. Ate abakyala bakozesa. She's communicating, actually she's communicating, she's ready to tell other women, and many women have seen from her while using the briquettes. But also she has given another testimony that I use these briquettes at home. Whenever I use them, I prepare all the food at once. I have to prepare all the food, and when I start cooking, I cook at once.
For those of you who are watching, actually we are here in Kamwokya. In Kamwokya, in Kampala, central Uganda, and the work of turning waste to briquettes by youth. And we are here with Patrick, who is leading a very big youth initiative in this area and training them in different environmental solutions, especially briquettes, where waste is turned to briquettes. And you could see, what's your name?
Nora.
Nora is actually roasting bananas using briquettes, and she has just told us here that they last longer, and the quality of the banana, it doesn't stain the banana. As you can see me, I'm eating it, it's tasting very nice and it's yummy. And she is saving a lot of money because she used to spend on charcoal before, but now she is using briquettes. And these briquettes are made by youth under Patrick, trained by David here under Babusa, Uganda. And here behind me is Wise, who is part of the team that Patrick is leading. And more than 150 people have taken over briquettes to displace charcoal. So the idea of waste to wealth is real, and the idea of inspiring youth is real. And Patrick, just say something before we end about this. We can hear Nora using this, and what do you say? How do you feel?
So I feel so proud when I see women like Nora changing their lives because of an innovation that has hit her mind. You know, a lot of women like are suffering a lot in the slum. And if we abandon them and we don't expose them to such innovations, they are going to lag behind. So by empowering such women with innovative ideas, they can move from one step to another.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Patrick. We are in Kamwokya, in central Uganda, in Kampala. Yeah. And you can see the impact of actions, environmental actions that are reducing indoor pollution, that are helping mothers like Nora here to take their business forward, making savings, the quality of the banana that she's roasting, testing. Excellent. And Patrick with the team of youth now creating more opportunities. We'll be right back. In Africa and we can create jobs for youth. There's no other sector that can create jobs for youth. And therefore, waste is wealth. They're seeing it here, and we will take this process to the entire community.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad meeting you this day. I'm going to put a mark on my calendar. How come it's that the person I've been following, one of my, and I'm waiting. So I'm going to tell you the rest of the youth. Thank you. I'm going to tell you the rest of the youth. Okay. You can even take a picture of me and him.
No, they're going to share those photos.
Oh, yeah.
I will share it.
Yeah. No problem.
Wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Patrick.
Yeah.
Yes, let me get back and then I will share them.
Okay, please.
Yes, Nora? Okay, Wimbalenyo. Yeah. Then I come again, plastic, toilet,
yes.
And those who are using it,
yes.
That's another story.
Yes.
Then I come
That was one of the most congested slums.
Yeah. Like what you said.
Oh, you did not see
that, and then of a sudden, like at one idea. At least, let me tell you one thing that I've learned.
Yeah.
You know, people want to see big things starting big.
Yeah.
There's nowhere in the world where a big thing ever started big. Nowhere. That is why a kid is born tiny, and the kid doesn't just jump up to stand. He crawl, step by step.
It's a gradual process.
A baby learns to crawl, he learns to stand, and he learns to walk. Yeah. That is the reality of life. Yeah. But we are told that no, a baby can jump and walk and run.
Yeah.
It's not true. So that's what I'm telling you. What you are doing, 3 months. When you started, you trained 20.
Yeah.
But today, you have reached over 150.
Yeah. And tomorrow it
will be 300, 500. So this is inspiration to tell the young people that look, things don't just happen without effort. When you put effort, it multiplies.
That's why.
And this is the message that I think I am really excited to see. And because you deal with youth, tell them their future is bright and their dreams are valid, but they need to put effort, be focused, discipline, and
patience.
And patience.
Yeah. Because most youths are not patient.
Yeah.
That's why they go.
In a continent, youth are not patient because they are not told the truth. So what
I always advise them to become farmers, although they are in cities.
Yeah.
How? The farmers, that patience kind of hard. They plant it there, and after a year, that's when they get back.
There are even some
months.
that need to be harvested in 5 years. You plant a tree.
Like cocoa.
Yes, like cocoa.
How does it take? How long does it take?
I think cocoa, I think it's 5 years. Some seeds can be 6 years. Even cassava. Cassava takes 6 months.
Yeah, 6 months.
So a farmer plants, he needs to stay half a year to harvest. So that's the patience that I think we need.
Yeah.
No, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Wise. Okay, Kamwokya, as you say, we meet again.
Let's stay in touch.
Indeed.
Yeah.
He will give you my number. Can you give my number to?
I started using these pure briquettes 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Since also the other started manufacturing these briquettes.
So you started 3 weeks ago. So are you liking it better than charcoal? And if so, why?
amanda gano ogagala okusinga gali amanda amalala gobadde okozesa kuba ku migaso gye galina.
Amanda gano gawangala ate bwe gaba gakutte gakwatira ddala gaba gakutte.
These fuel briquettes, they spend a long time burning on the stove.
Right.
And if they ignite, they light well, and also they make this product very well.
Okay, have you saved money by using this?
Oyina ky'osevinze okozesa amanda gano osevinze kyekanaki.
She has told me that she saves, and also she the time she saves in the time of this briquette, the longevity. She uses the briquettes, the durability. She uses 5 hours while roasting this banana.
Without changing the...
Without changing the
another
briquette. So when people now buy the bananas, do they say that they taste better now as compared to when you were using charcoal?
Kati yogera ku testi ng'okozesezza n'endabika oba okozesezza gano amanda.
Amanda gano wembanga ngakozesezza kiba kyanjawulo ate nagali ate n'ekirala ekigaliko amanda gano wembanga ngakozesezza nsobola okuteekako amanda gano nenteeka nenteekako buli kubanga gakwata bwe gaba gakutire gaba gogamazika nataddeko bino
When I use these fuel briquettes, they are compared to the others. These ones are better because when they light at once and the longevity. And in order to
The taste of the banana.
in order to use them, when I'm using them, these fuel briquettes, they make the color of the banana very well.
Oh, right.
And also the taste
so it's very nice,
changes.
Right?
The taste changes, and also the durability when I'm roasting. I roast it very fast compared to the other, compared to charcoal.
How much is this? It's very nice.
Jamaica. 500.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Good.
And then the other thing she has said, when you look at the taste of this one, so with the other wooden charcoal,
that's 5 bananas, so that's 2.5, right?
she's trying to say the other wooden charcoal she used to work with used to leave bad scent here. Because certain tree species smell differently, but this one is smellless.
It's neutral.
It's neutral.
Exactly.
How much?
500.
So times 5 is
2,500. 2,500.
2,500, right?
Give you some balance here.
How long ago?
No more.
So how many of them have you taken? How many of them have you taken?
I've taken 2.
Huh? So how many?
We have taken 4, but we have a balance of 2,000.
No, we've taken more than 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've taken 5. Okay. So how are you going to make sure that other women start using briquettes? Are you going to be telling more women to use briquettes?
Ogenda kugamba abakyala abakola emirimu ng'egyo nga mu maka gye bali wano okukozesa briquettes zino okukozesa amanda weegati. Ate abakyala bakozesa. She's communicating, actually she's communicating, she's ready to tell other women, and many women have seen from her while using the briquettes. But also she has given another testimony that I use these briquettes at home. Whenever I use them, I prepare all the food at once. I have to prepare all the food, and when I start cooking, I cook at once.
For those of you who are watching, actually we are here in Kamwokya. In Kamwokya, in Kampala, central Uganda, and the work of turning waste to briquettes by youth. And we are here with Patrick, who is leading a very big youth initiative in this area and training them in different environmental solutions, especially briquettes, where waste is turned to briquettes. And you could see, what's your name? Nora. Nora is actually roasting bananas using briquettes, and she has just told us here that they last longer, and the quality of the banana, it doesn't stain the banana. As you can see me, I'm eating it, it's tasting very nice and it's yummy. And she is saving a lot of money because she used to spend on charcoal before, but now she is using briquettes. And these briquettes are made by youth under Patrick, trained by David here under Babusa, Uganda. And here behind me is Wise, who is part of the team that Patrick is leading. And more than 150 people have taken over briquettes to displace charcoal. So the idea of waste to wealth is real, and the idea of inspiring youth is real. And Patrick, just say something before we end about this. We can hear Nora using this, and what do you say? How do you feel?
So I feel so proud when I see women like Nora changing their lives because of an innovation that has hit her mind. You know, a lot of women like are suffering a lot in the slum. And if we abandon them and we don't expose them to such innovations, they are going to lag behind. So by empowering such women with innovative ideas, they can move from one step to another.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Patrick. We are in Kamwokya, in central Uganda, in Kampala. Yeah. And you can see the impact of actions, environmental actions that are reducing indoor pollution, that are helping mothers like Nora here to take their business forward, making savings, the quality of the banana that she's roasting, testing. Excellent. And Patrick with the team of youth now creating more opportunities. We'll be right back.